So let's talk about Pyramid Lake in Los Angeles, California. Now, first and foremost, it's called Pyramid Lake because of this structure right here. We're going to talk about exactly how it got there. So, well, first we're going to tell you what they say. At first this lake was a river, but in like the 60s, they constructed this dam right here. But before that, in the 30s, like around 1933, they cut the mountain to make way for this, series of roads right here that lead into the ridge route, which eventually would lead into the highway. Now, they had to cut the mountain so they can make room for these streets. Now, here's where it starts getting fishy. They started cutting into the mountain because this mountain is basically mostly just sand. It's not hard rock. This is a relatively soft mountain. And they stopped. And when they stopped right here, they left a pyramid, basically structure in the side of the mountain. Now, they say this was done by mistake, and that's why the lake was then later called Pyramid Lake. The lake was formed in 1972 as the river just plumped up into, this huge lake. But here's the thing. They say this was formed by accident. But why on the sides are there clear, like as you can see, it would then taper off into another series of ridges from the side of the pyramid, right? So it's almost like this is an ancient pyramid. Now let me show you something else. This is not the only part where they cut the mountain. They also cut the mountain right here to make this parking lot, right? Now, as you can see, when they cut the mountain right here, there is no pyramid. There's no pyramid right here either. No pyramid. No pyramid. So it's not, we can't blame the machinery for leaving a pyramid-like imprint on the side of the mountain. I mean, in 1933, what machinery did they have that would, just leave pyramid-like, imprints on the mountain? And on top of that, why is there no pyramid? Why is there no pyramid imprints on the side of this mountain? Why is there no consistency if they form the exact same way? And also, what's the point of leaving it in the pyramid-like structure? That would actually be vain. That would have no reason. So here's the thing. Pyramid rock, which is what this is called, pyramid rock, had to have already been here for thousands of years. What appeared to have happened is they started to cut into the mountain, which was just piled up sand, and they dug until they hit this, and then they stopped. That's literally what it looks like. And when you look at it from ground view, it looks like a perfect pyramid from ancient times. If you see it, that's what your immediate thought would be. Is you wouldn't think it was something formed by some construction company in the 1930s. You would think that this is something that you would see in Saqqara, Egypt. You would think this is something that you would see in Mesoamerica. They don't want you to know that this southern part of California was a part of a Hamitic civilization that built pyramids and temples and all this other stuff. They don't want you to understand that. So they're going to just say that this was constructed by a construction company so it can make way for this dam, apparently. But, it just doesn't make sense.